Hello, my friend. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. And let's learn Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney, Wings. And one of my favorite tunes of his, maybe at the top of the list, actually. He's got a lot of great ones. So if you will, please hit subscribe and like and comment. And let's learn this one. There's got a lot of different parts. I believe I'm going to mix in some of the live version from 1976, I believe, is when it came out. Was it Madison Square Garden? Actually, I like that version a little bit better. Um, so I think I might mix in some of those parts as well. Okay. But you're going to start off with it's just a piano part, but you can kind of come up with your own guitar parts or arrangement as well. So you hear like this. So what this is, you're just playing an A. Then this is a D over F sharp. So you have your first finger on the low E, mute the fifth string, open D string, second finger on G2, third finger B3. Don't play the first string. The next one, kind of stretch. This is a F6. You're going to have your first finger on E1, mute the fifth string, third finger D3, second finger G2, fourth finger B3. Don't play the first. So it's this is the E minor. And then you can also add your fourth finger in there at the B3 to make it E7. Then you go to an A. You can even play an A7 if you want. But I think he's playing an A on the piano. Okay, so let's just play that part. And actually on the live version, I just hear him starting at the D over F sharp. Here we're going. You can do that too. If you want to just skip the A like they do on the live version. It's up to you. Okay, so now we're at the verse. So the chords are B flat, F over A, and F over A is you have an open A string, and then just like an F, except you don't play the first string, so you can lift that finger up and just, all right. The C to a G with just the B and the bass. Leave that G on the low E out. So it's maybe I'm amazing all the time. Okay. Back to B. To the F over A. All right. And then there's that piano part. You don't have to play it. You can just hold the C, or you can go. That is C, which is A3, A4. And this open D, D1, 2, D3, 4, D4, open G, G1, G2. All right, so let's play that. Let's get that far on the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, G, B flat, F over A to C. Then you do it again. All right, so now we're at the F over A, and we're going to do something different here. We're going to go to a flat, Okay, the bar at the 4th fret, 6th string. All right, this is a stretch. This is actually an E flat over G. Now, when I'm going to have my my second finger at E3, I'm muting the 5th string. My first finger is at D1. My 3rd finger is at G3. My 4th finger is at B4. If it makes it a little bit easier on you, then lift your 4th finger up. And just play those 3 strings. So, all right, so it's A flat, E flat over G, then to C. Alright, then we're at alright, so this is just so 2 beats of let's see, 1, 2 beats of D. I'm just kind of going 1 and 2 and then. All right, this is a D major 9. Is the next chord. Open D string, G2, B2, open E, and this next chord is a D9. So this would be open D, G2, B1, and then open E string. So it's those are the 3 chords. So it's 1, 2, then to a G, back to a D, and you can play like a bluesy lick in the key of D if you want, because the piano player is, Paul is. I think, is that Paul playing that? Yeah. G. All right, this is going to go to that, we played it earlier, the D over F sharp. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going to play the D over F sharp, and then that's the F6 to the E minor to the A. All right. So let's play that real quick. Just that from the D to the D major 9 to the D9, like this. 2, 3, 4. And also, if you want to add in, like where at that D9, you can. So I'm putting my pinky on E3, then then I go to my 3rd finger on E2. I kind of like doing that, but you don't have to. You can just hold the D9. Okay, so now there's the solo. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. That's basically it, I think. So the first lick, what I'm doing here, playing in B, you go to G7, then that's B6 to B8, back to B6, hammer, and play hammer B6 to B8, then play B6. Then that's a B8 I'm pulling up, bring it back down, B6, that's G7 to G5. I'm going to slide down to G9. Okay. Put a little more on there. Okay. And you do it again. I don't know if I have those bends right, but I don't know. I haven't rehearsed this one a whole lot, but it's in the ballpark. So it's the same thing. You bend up on G9, then to G5, back to G9. Then do this again. We're at G9. All right, and that's G7. All right, and this is slide from G4 to G2, and then open G. Then we're at G5 or G7. That's a G5. This is like an F triad. It's a hammer from G1 to G2, B1 to D3. This is G5 to G3. Okay, and that last part is D3, D5, G3. Then we're back to the okay. So and then you have a second solo, which is just kind of a variation off the first, something like. So it's basically the same notes. You know, there are some fill-ins that are different, but you know. That was kind of a different lick right there. That's where you slide on D9 to D7 to D5, then you bend up on D7 to D5, then that's just holding on the G9. Something like that. There's then that's That's when we went from G4 to G2, open G. Then that's playing over the F. So that's G1, G2 hammer, B1, E1, then that's G3 or G5 to G3. All right, so that's just playing. I don't know exactly. That's close to what he's doing. Some kind of lick like that over the key of C. So then we're back to the. We're back to that. Towards the end, there is a maybe I'm back. Let's see here. This is on the live version. B to G. Maybe I'm back. B flat. Then there's a so all right, so you have the B flat, then you play a D, just going over D. That's like it's part of a D triad. That's D, D triad. And so that's G7, B7, B10. Now we're playing a A with the third in the bass. A C sharp right here, that's a G6, B5, B10. This is a C right here on G5, B5, then bend up, bring it down on B10, and that's bend up on B7, then and the last two notes is at the first string. That's the D to E right there. So 10 to 12. Hammer, pull out. And that, I'll get you through it right there. So as far as like the solo stuff, it's close to it. I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it, but anyway, it'll get you there. A good starting point. So, all right, you all. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy it. It's a great song. I'll see you later. All right. Hey, take care now. Bye.